Well, hey there. It's been a while. Welcome to Matt's Storm Chase, and today we're going to address a couple of problems that I've got going on currently with my amazing vehicle, the Storm Chasing Honda. Now, as you recall, SCH, Storm Chasing Honda, we did some modifications to it. Can't exactly call them modifications when they're just, you know, a bumper sticker. But we'll say this. I got this installed. And this, if you can't tell from that, is a CB radio. Now, I installed this in the course of about an hour. I did some adjustments to it recently in terms of tightening things down under there. In terms of wiring down back there, at least, you know, the red wire and the black wire had become disconnected from the housing where it was set. So, like, you know, from the fuse box holding and from up underneath the steering column to a grounded unit. But it does work now, and it should continue to work in the future, as you can tell if I... That sounded a little off. But we currently have this set. It's set to channel 1. That's the default for it. And it's probably like this because it hasn't been turned on in a while. As I can tell by that, it says it's 8:59 and it's currently 8:05. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. If I can. Okay, so there we go, we've got that fixed. I think it was probably because I disconnected the battery for such a while there in order to try to fix this, and the fact that I had it turned on and off a couple of times in rapid succession just to make sure that this was actually going to work. But what we're going to work on next, and you can see behind me there, that's actually my license plate. The new fasteners don't want to work with it. So my dad and I are going to be working on that, but what I'm mainly going to be working on is this. This is my dome light. This is supposed to be able to turn on and off. However, it's wanted to be a pesky little bugger and not turn on at all. So I have a feeling that the bulb is actually dead on this. So I'm going to get started on that as well, and I'm probably going to work on that a little bit too. I might see about that front license plate, see if I actually need to have it on there. I'll also need to be checking the skid plate, which I'll be doing that in who knows how long. Probably when I can actually get it on a lift. That's the sound of my wipers running there to get the... So the recording stopped, but as I was saying, that was the windshield wipers working to get the frost off of my windshield. Mainly because we got snow tonight. We got about 7 to 9 inches of snow coming tonight. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. They have us set outside of the map, but I keep getting... As I drink my coffee, I'm going to get to work. And it turns out it didn't record any of that. So as I was saying, again, I don't know what's going to happen tonight because of the snow. I don't know what is going to go on today because of the snow. I've got work to do, license plate, dome light, and we're going to get started. Now, the first thing we're going to do is get to work on the dome light. Now, sitting in the back seat is not nearly as fun as it looks these days. Nope, that's the wrong one. Move it forward just a bit here so that I can have a little bit of extra space to move around here. And knock this forward just to be safe. Now, what I'm going to need for this dome light is a pair of needle nose pliers. I'm not going to rip my teeth out or my nose hairs out with this. However, if you guys want to see that in a challenge, go subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Galaxy Games, link down in the description below. and put in the comment on one of my most recent videos that you want to see me rip out a couple of nose hairs with a needle nose plier. Now, what we're going to... Screwdriver. What we're going to do is we're going to need the screwdriver. We're going to need... No, I saw them somewhere. There they are. Now, it says to wrap this in electrical tape, but for lack of electrical tape, I have standard duct tape, which is frozen because it's been out in the cold the past 2 days. And of course it would figure that I'm not able to cut it without my knife, which smart me also does not have. So we're going to use another flathead screwdriver in place of a knife. Now, I should be saying something along the lines of, make sure you got somebody around when you do this. I didn't disconnect anything, so I don't know if it's going to shoot me halfway to the moon and back, or just further into the back seat. All this tape has also prevented me from being able to slide it in, so we're going to check and see if we still have the proper clearance. We do not. So it turns out duct tape does not solve all the world's problems because it does not allow me to fix my dome light any faster. And don't worry, I didn't just throw that into the floor. I've got a garbage bag right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this little bit back. This would probably help if I actually had a screwdriver and not just a bunch of bits and a hyper tough screwdriver to go alongside with my well, I don't know, Husky. These are Husky parts. So I got a hyper tough screwdriver, a Husky drill bit, Waffle House cup with Dunkin' Donuts coffee in it, duct tape, and an Ace Hardware needle nose plier. Isn't this Jay just going grand right now? I don't even know. Now I know one of the rules of YouTube is, I guess, you know, channels like this don't look directly at the camera. But see, I'm gonna look directly at you guys. I feel like I'm making direct eye contact here, which makes me feel like, you know, I'm a part of your family. Or you can be a part of my family, you know, whatever works. Whatever works. You could be a part of we could be a part of each other's family. I'm wearing an Undertaker shirt too, so there's that. Roman Reigns. There's one. There's two. Come on, is there two on the other side? No, just this one side. Maybe I gotta try this again. So that's what we're gonna do, is try this again. So we're gonna stick this guy up here. Don't you dare. There we go there. 1, 2. And apparently we're not hoping for 3. Try this one. Got a thinner bit to it, or thinner tip. That's what she said. Now, I know that a lot of you guys are probably sitting around at home, or being that it's this early in the morning, 8:15, almost 8:20, I guess, in the morning, you're probably just asleep right now. And I don't blame you. I wish I could be asleep too, but I got work to do here. Aha! So we pulled this off without any damages to it. There's bugs and stuff on the inside here. Where they got in, I don't know. But there's the bulb right there. So I'm going to bring you guys over here. And as you can see, that right there is the bulb. Now the bulb is probably burnt out because it's not turning on. So we're just going to see exactly here what we can do for that. Now one of the things we're going to check for here is the fuse. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this. So now that we've taken the top of the fuse box off, we're going to look through here and see if we can find the fuse for it. It's probably going to be that 7.5 right there, but it could also be that 7.5 right there. So see, there's two 7.5s. So you want to make sure that you get the right one. Now one of the ways you can check to see if it's the right one is by looking under here. So if you look here, you'll see there's a diagram of the fuse box there. So we're going to look for interior light number 16. So there's going to be a 40 amp, 15, 15, 7.5, and a 10. So we've got a 40, 20. We've got a 40, 15, 15, 7.5 right there. So if you'll notice something missing from here, it's called this. This is called the fuse puller. And essentially what that does is it allows you to get right here and pull the fuse out. Now, alright guys, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to order the parts from Napa. Now, it'll be fairly simple. I took a look at the fuse. The fuse looks fine. Had my dad inspect it over. He also said it looked fine. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Napa here. Add my car in because it's not got me signed. Actually, let me sign in. And we're going to order the part online. So, we're just getting ready to hit place order on this thing. Now that blue button there says place order. Notice right here in the background my broken computer, don't worry about that. If you want to help me get a new one or get fixed costs on this, you can go to my other YouTube channel, again, Games with Matt, link is down in the description, and you will be able to find the link to the Patreon that'll take you to it. Now this is not going to be in the Games with Matt or Matt Storm Chase name anymore. It's just going to be straight Galaxy Games, but it's all going to be going for the same thing. It's going to be going for new equipment, going for new games, and I forget what else I have on there, but yeah, it's going to be going for everything that's in the description of the Patreon itself. Now this is going to be going to my local store here. And it's going to be $1.89 due in store for this online. So buying it online is going to be $1.79 with a $10 tax, and I saved 20 cents just ordering this thing online. 20 cents, and that's a really good deal for me. So I'm getting ready to hit place order, and then I'll be on my way over to the Napa to go get it. Order is placed. Pick up today. Hours 7:30 to 6 p.m. and it is currently 8:39 a.m. So yeah. Just realized they're probably going to be calling the wrong number. So I'm going to call ahead to the store. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys when I'm on the way back, or when I'm on the way to the store.